It's,
Okay, starting recording on homework 3 of SAS course part 2.
yeah, so official.
Yeah. So,
Today is what? Oh, it's Monday already. It's Monday. Oh,
it's
it's
Monday
still
for you.
Sunday. Yeah, it's Monday for me. It's still Sunday for you. Okay, so I can't even establish the time.
So
From
it's GMT
oh right, it's
currently 1
GMT.
o'clock and
Yeah,
16
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. Okay. Do you remember what Nick tends to say when he runs scrums? I he doesn't mention the time. He
I don't
mentions
know.
only the
We
date.
are
Yes.
on the Earth planet. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Third planet
No,
in the solar system.
yeah. So I don't remember how to set up Ruby to start the Rails server in Cloud9. It's
How
something
how,
with port and
how to do what?
no,
Oh, okay.
the exact name.
Um, yeah. If
And I think we have already one that started.
well, first of all, if you're looking for the server, you should be looking for Rails, not for Ruby.
Rails, really?
Yeah, of course. You start a server by the Rails.
Ah, I know Rails server, of course, but
No, no, yeah, yeah. So when
but
you
the service is a Ruby service.
is it?
Yeah, well, it's
Hmm.
starting Ruby, so
Oh, okay.
Rails is
uh,
just a bunch of Ruby files.
um, I wonder how it. Well, we shouldn't stop Ruby.
Well, we have this process that's running that we started last time, but I don't know how to access the server. How to
Are
how
you
to
are you sure? Are you sure that the server is running?
well, I did this PA process aux grep Ruby, and it
Yeah.
shows it's running.
Sorry?
It shows it's running. If you see here,
No,
that
no, no. It's not. Just a second. It's not showing that it is running. It is showing that it responds to grep.
yeah, and all the process that's response
No, 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 no,
are
no,
running.
no. It's you always you started the process called grep, and it basically grepped itself. So when you get just
Oh,
so when
oh,
you
it
when
did.
when you get just one line as a response, this
Oh
this
yeah,
means
I
that
forgot that. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, grep. Right. Then we don't have any process. So if I do Rails server, it will not show me the correct.
Well, you need those port numbers and stuff.
Yeah,
It,
usually when I do this, it just shows me the correct line to do this, but not this
yeah.
one. I don't know why.
Can you stop it?
Ah, it shows
Oh yeah,
now.
there it is. Yes, okay.
Last time it didn't. So it's Rails, use Rails this one. Okay. Okay.
So somewhere in the system they have the variable $port and $IP.
I think these are global variables.
Yeah, those are global variables. Do you know where they're stored? Ah,
I think
so
you can do directly $port, don't you? Can't you?
you can, but I mean, it should be stored somewhere in the system.
Well,
Otherwise, how does
in the
it know that?
memory, in the memory, in the RAM.
Well, first of all, it should be $port with capital, yeah.
Why not found?
So $port is 8080, so it remembers that the $port is 8080. There must be a file where it stores all these
No, I
variables.
don't think it's a file because I think it's directly in the memory, in the RAM.
But how does it get these variables? Where does it get them from?
Oh, of course, it gets them when it starts running the Cloud9.
Okay. Okay, so when it starts running, something gives it these variables,
Mm-hmm.
and these variables are stored.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think it is still possible to restart this Cloud9 system, right?
I don't know. I think so.
And it will
Well,
still.
if you write here like how is it, reboot, restart, it should
Yeah,
be starting because it's just VM, right?
yeah, it should. Okay.
Okay. So did you read the homework?
Yep. Well, I watched the first video. I haven't, and this was yesterday or the day before. So,
Yes, you
uh,
have to add these merge articles there.
yeah.
And what is that, bro? So we have to add a new column in the database for the articles, right? For the merging.
Do I? I don't remember. Let me see. How the assignment is. How it is described. Well, okay. So when we're doing merging, we are not putting one article into the other article, but we are putting both of them into some other place in the database.
But isn't that how it's done? How they add? I don't know.
Mm,
Let's read again. Merge
what's
article should contain the text of when articles are merged, the merged article should contain the text of both previous articles. So it's a new one, right?
I still can't. My internet is still searching for the homework page, so I can't read the first part of the assignment.
Oh, okay.
It is slow. I think it's just with the edX side.
Can
It's
you
not
see it on my screen?
on your screen. Let's go. Okay, and not.
These two.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering, after merging, are the two articles, do they still exist in the database? Or I thought that when we're merging, we're sort of forcing one of the articles into another article. But what you're saying is that we are creating like the third article, which would be the merged article.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Comments on.
You're saying that the old two articles are deleted and created a new one that contains the text of both previous articles.
Well, that was my original impression,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know whether they specified anywhere in the text of the homework how exactly they want this to be done. Whether they want the third article. So can you show the mockup? What should happen? Okay.
We put the other article ID here, merge, and whatever happens.
Yeah, you're probably right. They probably keep.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but we can look in the video because Sam did some cucumber tests there, and we can compare to the
Yeah, but
cucumber
yeah,
test.
he did. Well, first of all, he didn't even get to the part where it worked. Obviously, he just wrote a cucumber test.
Yeah, but we understand what he wants at least. I don't remember them exactly, to be honest.
Hmm. I think you're probably more correct in your understanding. Well, what I think is that we do not need to change the database at all.
Ah, yeah, I think you're right. We're just copying and
We are
pasting the new
copying, yeah,
article.
we are copying two articles into the third article, and probably the most logical thing to do would be to take one article, to take another article, copy them both into the third article, and then to kill the previous two articles.
Yep, and that's the clean way to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything here in the video.
Okay. So we are like proper developers. We need to think through the whole feature, how we want to create it.
What do you mean we are like proper developers?
Well, this is still a training course, right?
Right.
We are supposed to be students here.
Yeah. Ah, So I saw somewhere on your I think on your GitHub that you did the General Assembly course. How was that?
Pretty good. It's uh, it's the course with which I started web development. I went there, well, I knew a little bit of HTML and CSS. I didn't know any proper programming language.
And did it worth it? Did you learn? Was it
Yeah,
useful?
yeah,
Yeah.
they sort of jump started me. They taught me Ruby, taught me JavaScript.
And did you had a tutor that was with you all the time?
No, we had a group. We had a yeah. That was just a class. About 10 people.
And
And
you did pair programming?
no, well,
Oh,
many of the many of the habits that are emphasized during this course, the edX 169, we did not have, which I think is a pity. We almost did not did not do test-driven development. We learned that there is such an approach, that there is a testing framework such as RSpec. We tried to play with it for one day, and we never were good with it.
so it was more like an
Yeah,
introduction.
yeah, yeah. So probably if the program was otherwise, like if we were if they introduced us into the test-driven development, probably they thought that it would slow us down. I don't know. But
Yeah.
there are several techniques, several methods that I really like in this edX course, and that probably are used in the Makers Academy, which is one of the competitors to General Assembly. So pair programming is one, test-driven development is another. I think that they put more emphasis on test-driven development at Makers.
And this was all online, right?
No, that was on site.
Oh, you went to the General Assembly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? And
Mm-hmm.
where was that? In what city?
Well, I went to London.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And
I liked it.
how come you didn't stay there? Because I think it's pretty easy to find work after you finish this.
Well, first of all, it's not that easy. Secondly, I mean, it's much easier when